Hello, I'm Julie Girling, MEP for the Southwest of England and Gibraltar, and welcome to my first video blog. I'd like to talk about three subjects today. I think they're all of interest to you. The first one I'd like to talk about is the issue we've all heard about of healthcare professionals in the UK being able to speak English. This has been a big issue here in the European Parliament, and we have been at great pains in the UK Conservative Group to make sure that whilst we fully accept that mobility of workers is important in the European Union, there are certain professions where they really must be able to speak a very high standard of English. And of course, medical profession is one of those. So we have been at pains to put through amendments ensuring and getting support from other countries to ensure that people moving for jobs in the medical profession must be at a very high level of written and spoken English. And I'm pleased to say that so far we've been successful on that. The second topic is the budget, and we're yet again in Strasbourg today. We're going to be voting on the budget. As you know, it's over 140 billion euros, and this comes as quite a shock to most English people when I speak to them. And my constituents are saying to me, what are you doing about making sure that the EU reduces its expenditure? As we're all, as national governments and all of us with our council tax and our council services, all having to make sacrifices. So today we will be voting yet again on the budget. British Conservatives will be voting for a zero increase across the board, and we'll be asking for some reductions on certain areas within the budget. I'm sorry to tell you that I don't think we're going to be successful yet again, as yet again many member states see the European budget as a substitute for where they have to make savings in their own member state budgets. This is really fantasy politics. There isn't enough money, we need to save money, and this should apply to the European budget just as much as to our own UK budget. So we will be voting again today, and I'm sure I won't be able to tell you that the EU budget is frozen, but we will keep working on it. And we'll be looking at the framework for budgets for the next 4 years soon, and we'll be working yet again to make sure that we do not have ridiculous increases here in Europe that we can't sustain in the UK. Another interesting topic you will have read about in the newspapers over the last month or so has been the decision by the European Commission to start infraction procedures, and that means looking at fining the UK government for non-compliance with rules on social security benefits. Now, what this means is that currently, if you are moving from another EU country, before you can claim social security benefits, things like job seekers allowance, you have to pass a residence test which is imposed by our government. Now, that residence test is a simple procedure whereby you prove that you have been living and working in the UK. This means that you can't just arrive from another country and immediately start claiming benefits. And this has been happily put in place by our government and for some time. But because of complaints from citizens to the Commission, who say that this is not necessary and in fact say it's illegal, the Commission have now found in favour of those people, and they're telling our government that they have to reduce and in fact get rid of that residence test. In other words, anybody just arriving in the UK from another EU country would be able to straight away start calling on job seekers allowance and a whole series of other benefits. This is clearly unacceptable. Very happy to share with people who have put into the system, but if you've never paid anything in, why on earth would you expect to have anything paid out? So UK governments are vigorously opposing this, and we, UK Conservatives in the European Parliament, are supporting them at every turn.